start the entire story for second mass, M2. Free body diagram, differential equation, then electrical equation. If I write for the second mass, then I will get the components which are related to the second mesh, I2 alone, I2 alone, okay. So let me start with the second mass. Half of the circuit only completed, half of the circuit only completed. Now I am going to second mass. I am drawing M2 mass. You can see here in the given question, M2 you are having K2, B2 connected only to M2. K2, B2 connected only to M2. K1, B12 connected between. K1, B12 connected between the masses. And the displacement is X2. No applied force on M2. No applied force on M2. Okay. So what I will do, displacement is X2. No applied force, but opposing forces due to M2, K2 and then B2 which are connected only to M2. In the center I have K1 and then I also have in the center B12. You can use small letter or cap letter. Okay, this diagram, this is, okay, this is free body diagram for M2. Free body diagram for M2. Now I have tried the Newton's third law, differential equation. Okay, so Newton's third law, applied force 0, opposing forces are M2, K2, then B2, then FK1, this is K1, okay, which is between the masses, then B12. This is equation, Newton's third law. Now I write the force balance equations. So M2 means we have to take second order derivative of the displacement. Then K2. K2 and B2 you can see only connected to M2. K2 and B2 they are connected only to M2. So how I have to write the force balance equation? K2 X2, only one displacement I have to use because these are connected only to M2. So dx2 by dt, dxt by dt. Now I have K1, now I have K1. K1 is between the masses, between the two masses, so I have to use both the displacements, both the displacement. B12 also between the masses, so I have to use both the displacements. But now I am writing for second mass, I have to use X2 first. K1, I have to use X2 minus X1 because I am writing for second mass. Then B12 is there, d by dt, X2 minus X1, X2 minus X1. This is equation 2. This is equation 2. Okay, equation 1 is differential equation. Similarly, I completed equation 2 for second mass, for second mass. Now I will try to write the electrical equation. Now I will try to write the electrical equation. Okay, so what are the details we have to remember? BMK means, just 1 minute. I need space here. So what are the things I have to remember? BMK means R, L, 1 by C are the equivalent parameters. This is mechanical system. This is electrical system. Sum of forces equal to 0 means here we have to write sum of voltages equal to 0. Input force means input is voltage here. Output displacement means dx by dt comes, we have to write current, and for x we have to write integration of current. X we have to write integration of current. Second order derivative means we have to write di by dt. Second order derivative means for x you are having second order derivative, then you have to write di by dt. Okay, here it goes beyond the screen, so I am leaving it. I think you understood. No applied force, so it is 0. M means it is equivalent to L. M is equivalent to L. Okay, so I am writing L2, then di2 by dt plus K means 1 by C. K means 1 by C and K2, so 1 by C2. Integration, X2 means integration of I2 dt plus, I am going with the third term on the right side, third term, B2 means R2 and dx2 by dt. First order derivative means current, so this is I2 plus K1 means 1 by C1, okay. Integration, I2 minus I1 I have to write. X2 minus X1 means I have to write I2 minus I1 dt plus B12, B means R, so I have to write R12, and d by dt of displacement means current, I have to write I2 minus I1, I2 minus I1. This is equation 2a. Okay, 2a is electrical equation, 2a is electrical system, okay, and equation 2 is mechanical system. Equation 2 is mechanical system, we are writing differential equation, okay. Now, I have to use this 2a, I have to use this 2a and complete the circuit. Circuit is halfway, you can see, circuit is halfway over here. Circuit only first mesh completed because we have only 1a equation. Now I am going to use 2a equation and complete the second loop also, second mesh also. Now equation 2a says 0 means no applied voltage, okay, no separate voltage will be present in the second mesh. I am coming to the right side first term, right side first term. L2 only one current is flowing, I2 current only flowing. So I will write L2 in the second loop. This is L2, only I2 current will flow. You can put anywhere, there is no, you can put in the top side horizontal path or bottom horizontal path, anywhere, but the condition is only I2 should flow in the L2, okay, according to our equation. Now 1 by C2 I2, 1 by C2 I2 means only I2 current is flowing, one capacitor is present. So I can put it either on the top or on the bottom, but only I2 current should flow. This is C2. Okay. Next I am having the third term R2I2. R2I2. Only I2 current flows. So I have to put only for the second mesh. Anywhere you can put, either in the top horizontal path or in the bottom horizontal path. This is R2. I2 current only flows in it. Now, fourth term, 1 by C1 integration I2 minus I1. 1 by C1 integration I2 minus I1. Already C1 is there. Already C1 is there in the common path. Now, if you are writing loop equation for the second mesh, you will write I2 first. So, I2 minus I1. I2 is upward, I1 is downward. So, I2 minus I1, that holds good. C1 is already there. You need not draw once again. R12, I2 minus I1. You are writing this equation for second loop. So I2 will come first. I2 minus I1 means they are in opposite direction currents. R12 should be in the common path. And if you see, R12 is already in the common path. Because you are writing equation for the second mesh, I2 will come first. So this completes because all the terms are completed. Equation 2a, that is the last term. No further terms are present. So our circuit is completed. This is